The former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Bode George, has asserted that his plan to leave Nigeria is still intact. Chief George alleged that if the court says Bola Tinubu is the winner of the presidential election, he will leave the country. He stated his reason is based on the fact that he will not want to reside in an environment dominated by street thugs who are popularly known as Agberos. He noted that Nigeria is in need of a leader who is ready to listen to the demands of the people. He further demanded that the Agberos in Lagos should be drafted into acquisition skills programs. He said Nigeria is in their need of leadership. No doubt about that. We are drifting like a ship at a sea with hurricane storms increasing. So we need a lot of prayers. After praying, if I'm not satisfied, I have the option to getting out. I'm almost 80 years. What else am I looking for? I want to spend the rest of my life in peace, not with these character ravaging guys on the street, the Agberos. They left them on the street when they could have organized skill acquisitions programs for them to acquire skills. We have a big issue ahead of us in this country. Yes, and that is the fact. Like I said, what is the face? When you come to Lagos, what do you get? It is the Agbero all over the place. You raise leg, it is them. It is, and they are deliberately leaving them. I remember the deputy governor saying that there's nothing they can do about it. Like seriously, and you'll be telling us it's a developed place. Meanwhile, you cannot make use of what is it called? You cannot make use of a technology to get your revenue. You'll be using crude and whatever way, and making life uncomfortable for the people. And at the end of the day, they will say, oh, he made Fashola, he made this. You can't 5-10 people. Yes, you can't 5-10 people. And you give them some stuff or give them position, and that is it. You are not building system. You are not building system. He should pack sharp and go. Of course, he's going to go because that is what you people like. Instead of you to talk about the Agberos, the issue is that if he wants to go, fine. But the issue of Agberos should be eradicated. Now is the court decision you are waiting for. Mr. Bode George, as elder man like you, what have you done to change the life of those Agberos? Who created the Agberos? Is it the one that created the Agberos? Are you for real? Is he the one that created the Agberos? Somebody created the Agberos and using them to drive revenue. And you say he's the one. Whether it's the white politicians will tell you, let us all come together, let us do what? Let us build this country. Build what? Who is going to be making policy? Who is going to be making this? Why are people running after them now? Because they know that they want to get one appointment or the other. In other developed country, believe you me, you think those guys there, their citizens are better than you in Nigeria. They are not better. The difference is that they have responsible and reasonable leader. They put law in place. No matter whose us is God, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow, you will go in for it. Nobody's going to be looking at your face. If you like, have the old money. If you like, put title or gather title upon your head. They don't know. They don't care. Even you as a leader. Okay, now just look at what happened to Boris Johnson. Like the way we always say, just ordinary, because during COVID-19, everybody was supposed to sit at home. But at the end of the day, what happened? They said they caught him. He attended party during that period, and they saw a lot of people, or some people, they who invariably, he was not supposed to do that. That was the reason why the man left. If in Nigeria, they go say, I beg you, that because of that small thing, I beg because of that small thing, now you go come make him come out. Do you know how many people have left even after him? Do you know how many people, even in this their own election cycle, that they have their party has a president or prime minister? Do you know how many people within that this year, those period, they have had about 2 or 3, 3 or 4 people who have governed them? Because if you don't you just will come out. But Nigeria, you get a position, you can't say you won't come out, irrespective of the scandal, that you resign or you just to step aside. They won't do that. So those are the things that we are talking about. A place whereby nobody will be above the law. It is better the man leave now before inauguration will commence. The old politicians are selfish. They don't allow youth to have say in the government. He knows what is to before Nigeria if Tinubu should become Nigeria become president. That is why he's making such statements. I pity these fools who can't understand the handwriting on the wall. They will not understand. And that is it. They won't understand. So tell me now, he's talking about Agberos. He's over 80 years. What did he want chop? Like the way some people are mocking Buhari now, you go do it. What did he want to chop? Even all of that, what did they want chop? There are some things that you cannot eat. There are some things that you would like to eat, but because of your age, you can't eat them anymore. So if not that these politicians don't even have sense, go and check majority of them. They have a lot of illness, even with all the money where they steal. Do you understand? Yet their health is deteriorating. Do you know what they are spending? So you begin to ask yourself, wait till you want chop for body, will be say go even dey okay for your body, because you just have to. If you are even if you are going to 30. If you are that kind of person who knows what's up, it's not everything you begin to eat. But they'll say, oh, maybe when you are 40 or whatever. But I think people should start looking at their head when you are 30. It's not even before 30. It's not everything you just be storing in your body. Because it is sweet, because it they do this and that. We are all doing that. So not to talk of people who are 60, 70. What you want put for body? What you like? Where you want chop? You don't go fit chopper because you go year round for body. So you begin to ask yourself, waiting these people, what are you guys still looking for? The man is 80 years old. Waiting, you want to go to the baby that say you won't pay school fees, he wants it. That is what a lot of people, a lot of their supporters don't understand. Okay, now you are saying, oh, he said he's going to leave, But the issue that he puts on ground, the issue of Agberos, is it that is even making your own life uncomfortable. They have made your life, you can't even enjoy the environment. There are some people who they have their money genuinely, but the environment is not even, there's nothing to write home about the environment. Even you will be saying you never go abroad. Even you will be saying you don't even go school. You will be saying you illiterate. You still know what is up. Your body, you are wonderfully and fearfully made. When something is bad, you don't need to go to school. But one good thing that God has given you is your brain. God has given you wisdom. You should be able to know when things are going fine or not. And that's what a lot of people don't even get. The man is talking and you think it's for him. It is all about you, but you are there queuing behind all these people who they don't even have the interest of your people at heart. They don't have your interest at heart. God bless you, sir. As you always say the truth, let those who have ear, let them hear. But the bigots, the religious and the ethnic bigots, they won't hear that. They won't hear that. They are there. What is it called? They are there abusing him here and there. How many hands do you engage during the time you were administrator in Ondo State? Best of the same feather. His own is better now. Okay, now I'm always asking, what are the profession that you think that people from Lagos, and when you see people who are doing tremendously well, they are doing it at their own. You see that they are non-indigenous and people who are doing things on their own, not the government. You say you build people and why should we have Agberos? They will tell you he built he made a fashola, he made this, he made that. Few people. It's 0.1% of people that you selected that because you think that they are going to be your erukus. You say you have made some people and you could not build a system that will benefit both poor and the rich, both the privileged and the less privileged. Can you imagine? All of them, they are busy abusing him there. They are busy abusing him. How can you stay? Agberos na with people where they stay with? You know, even they see their look. They've spoiled. They've ruined their life even as well. Some people will tell you, stop following these people. You see the way their children are. Don't you want to be like that? If they put good things in place, you will not be doing all this Agberos. The Agberos, at the end of the day, they live a miserable and useless life. You know them.